I don't know about you, man. Only real skills here, yeah. Oh, dude, I swear, that's what I'm saying. Okay, here's the thing, right? Okay, the way I see it is if the meta or the best way to play the game or the most efficient thing to do in the game is to make players do these things, then you as a developer needs to provide a solution. So let's not even talk about macro. Let's just talk about fast clicking. If fast clicking, where it induces people to form bad habits, who here thinks that spam clicking is like a good gameplay? High APM spam clicking like that. Who here thinks that, right? It's bad. So let's not even talk about macro, because like, let's assume that nobody uses macro. It's still the most efficient thing. Fast clicking is still the most efficient thing. I'm all about clicks per minute. Yeah, no. So here's the thing, right? That this is my train of thought on this. Provide the solution. Either one, make full charge the better version, playing the the snipers. Two, provide a kind of like auto fire, quick fire, solution built in instead. Because like, if you're not gonna bother changing up the formula for like the damage, yeah, let's talk about the damage too. Yeah, have like a scaling damage or the burst gen, because that's another thing also to consider. By the way, you gain burst gen faster when you're quick firing also, lo and behold. So not only that you're burst genning faster, you're dealing also more damage with quickfire. You deal about 2 times damage, just raw damage without burst, just raw damage and quickfire. If you include the burst, obviously it's more because you're bursting more often. It's easy to just show it to you. So we have our damage calculator here. Well, let's just talk about Alice because this is probably the most popular, most used one. The speed when you fast click and everything, these are kind of raw numbers, by the way. So here with the calculator, quickfire sniper rifle, I asked some people, this is what people fire rates 4.54 or 3.33. So apparently this 4.54 is the perfect macro timing, and then 3.33 is like good timing. I think that's how it is. This is already the calculation. This calculator includes, extra reload timing. In any case though, what I'm saying is we got a problem here, right? When the gameplay ends up becoming it's better to do the not fun thing, then I think they need to, as a game developer, address it. Not even talking about macroing, right? I'm not even talking about macroing here. I'm just talking about the player experience is gonna be worse. But what I'm saying is provide the solution, right? Where I come from, we call that design flaw. Anyways, let's talk about the developer's note also, right? So I just want to point that out because a lot of people are talk about it, and to me, I'm fine with like that. Like, if they're actively against it, like perfectly fine with it, but provide a solution where people are not gonna be doing this unhealthy thing just to do the meta. Yeah, toggle quick shot versus full charge sniper seems like a good idea. Yeah. I also, by the way, at the very beginning of the game, I hated the gameplay of sniper because it's still it was so clunky. I just like holding buttons, man. When I was playing AR or or machine gun, holding that left click just feels so nice, right? But all right, let's talk about the dev notes, because I kept saying let's talk about the dev notes and I kept stalling. Oh, you know what we should have? can they shoot while keeping where you targeted? Like, you know, for let's say machine gun or assault rifle, and the boss doesn't really move a lot. You know how you're holding the button still firing on that? Can you, like, when you remove your hand, can it continuously shoot? You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? Like, can it continuously shoot where I targeted it? Not like it tries to move itself to where it's going. Because if you click the auto, you're asking for too much for indie company like Tencent. Bro, we got like people paying thousands of dollars, man. Come on. Yeah, auto but better. I agree. Yeah, come on. Hey, chat, we're like writing all these things down. Come on, implement those things. Jesus. Okay, so here. So one thing they said is they're upgrading the frame 1%, 5%, 30% to 3%, 10%, 30%. Dude, it doesn't matter because literally I know this because I have an alt. You finish stage 7 without doing challenge mode, I still got 30%. So like it's really just like frame 2, frame 3. Like the bar for frame 1 is so easy, but the frame 2 and frame 3, dude, I don't care if more people get more awards. This is actually better. I mean, who would hate this change? Like, who hates this change? If you hate this, why would you? Why you bad at parties, huh? Yeah, everyone can suck more. This is great. So let's go about discussion ongoing fixes. We're exploring system where the leader succeeded by another union member. See, I never experienced that because I'm like the leader for both my competitive guild and casual guild, so it's like it never happened to me. That's never been an issue. Time to snipe some low ID unions. Oh, I guess so. If you wanna like join the low ID, dude. Chat, you guys don't know. Look, my union ID sick 7. Number 7. 007 Skyfall. Yeah, listen, it just fits. 007 Skyfall? I don't know. Alright. To control the situation where it's difficult to aim due to the mission when the boss target appears in normal stages, we're preparing some battle setting option. We're also developing an on-off function of the blur effect that occurs outside the scope area when using sniper rifles. Oh, yeah, the blur effect is kind of like I did notice that, you know, the blur effect, but I mean, this is good. Oh yeah, Jesus, this one is so good. The zoom in just doesn't make any sense. It's so annoying. Yeah, at the beginning of the fight it's fine, right? But at the middle of the fight, it's so annoying. Discussing the regrouping cycle of SP Arena. So they're thinking of like reshuffling the SP Arena a little bit more. Maybe that will give me more competition in my SP Arena. Is we've been just bing chilling here. 1.5, 1.1, 1.6. We've been just big chilling here, bro. Like, the people don't want to move. Yeah, so I get it, you know. So and then the macro, we talked about this again. So already talked about it at the beginning. The see you again. I think this is good. A fully voiced one, really good. And then we got Helm and Anise, barbecue activity, Kraken, short animation, BGM, summer vibe. Good stuff. I think that's pretty nice. I always like, yeah, voiced one, or I mean, so far how many event voiced have we done? Like 1, right? We've only had 1, right? I wish I should do it more for other, even more events, in my opinion. Bro, where are our money's coming from? Like, come on now. Modernia special. So is this the Modernia's costume and the 5 character avatar frames? Why did you guys not vote for Snow White? You guys, if you read Oh yeah. The voting was before the anniversary. Anniversary. They should have released the anniversary and then made people vote. I just think so, because if they're gonna take this long to do the vote, they made it sound like the voting was so that you get the costume on a half anniversary. If you guys see now, how many of you would have voted for Snow White, right? When that event appeared, right? Like, Snow White carried the heck out of freaking Goddess Squad. Goddess Squad wouldn't be here without Snow White. You guys shut the fuck up. Snow White is the real goddess here, fucking carrying the whole squad. Freaking Dorothy just here crying like, oh, what am I gonna do? Lilith, oh. When we voted after event, Pina will win. Pina would have probably been in the top, sure. Unique level costume, which includes character cutscene and short story about the costume. I mean, like, some costumes have story in them, technically. Like, Senti's skin. Technically, the story behind it is she was going for a vacation, but the only reason we called it is like because of the Bow Wow Paradise. Like, literally needed help, so we called her in during her vacation. Always been trying my best to give everyone a pleasant experience. For the game development service for versus humans, I make mistakes and judgments. So I don't think that all the choices of Goddess Victory Nikke are correct. The dev team has been continuously learning from our mistakes. We will do our very best to keep going. Nothing that is really bad about this update, honestly. Like, everything is good, positive, right? Like, these are all good. These are all good.